It is time for an updated lash tutorial. So you're welcome, and here you go. So I just completed my updated smoky eye tutorial. Did not put lashes on because I wanted to show you guys in a separate video how to do that if you have purchased or are thinking about purchasing some false lashes to apply yourself. So I wanted to go over the 4 types of lashes. Lash number 1 is the Grace Kelly. Going over that one first because it's my favorite. I know I spelled Kelly wrong, because it's how you spell my last name and I didn't know, but I fixed it for the next round. But I like these because they're nice and fluffy, they're mink and fantastic. The next one is the Shirley Temple. These are for the scaredy cats. Those of you who are like, oh, I want to try them, but I've never done them before, or they feel heavy on me, they're perfect for you. Then there's the Sophia Loren. These are awesome because if you look closely, it's 1 pair of lashes with a double set on the outside. So really good for if you want to do the winged eyeliner or you want to create that cat eye effect. And then the Audrey Hepburn lash, that's this one. These are the ones with the cross hair. So if you want the crosshatch type lashes, thicker band, this one is for you. This is the most dramatic one. But I am going to go with the Grace Kelly for this tutorial since they're my fave. All of these retail for $15 and are available on GentryKelly.com or at Gentry Kelly headquarters. And if you want to come into Gentry Kelly headquarters, one of my artists can apply them for you. I don't know, bumpity bump right there. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the string right here, and that helps you get the lash out of the container. Genius, I know. Okay. Then be very careful when removing your strip lashes. Don't just yank them from the middle. I don't want you to pull hair out. I start from the outer edge and I just kind of peel off some of the manufacturer glue that's on there. It's not real glue, it's going to stick to your lashes. The way they're sitting in the container is the eye that it goes on. Pretty simple and self-explanatory, but you never know what you have to explain to people. And the first thing you want to do is grab a pair of tweezers and get the measurement right. So always hold your chin up and look down into the mirror and kind of press the lashes there in the center. You never want the inner corner to be too close or it's going to be poking you and it's going to cause the lashes to pop off. So if I were to move this over just a little bit, that'll kind of give me the idea of how much I need to trim off. So it looks like I have about maybe 4 notches that need to be cut. Always cut from the outside, never from the inside. So I am just going to cut this lash a little bit off here, and before I apply glue, I'm going to try it just one more time. There we go, and it looks fantastic. So you can see how it's not going too close, just like that. Now, I have a little bit of glue down here. Let me show you which type of glue I like to use. There is a duo adhesive. This is the kind I have here, but there is a newer one that comes in like an eyeliner type one that I feel like works even better if you're wanting more long wearing glue. All of these glues are really meant to wear for just one day, but I feel like the one with the green label, I'll do a swipe up on my Amazon favorites. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I have an Amazon favorites tab to show you the difference. I didn't recently know about that glue, or I didn't know about it until recently when I saw somebody else using it. It's fantastic. I just don't have it here at the house. It's in my kit for weddings. There's also another brand called Velour that I'll do a swipe up here as well. Okay, so I have the lash kind of set down in the middle there. I'm going to use the tweezers or a gizmo to make sure the corner of it right here is stuck. And then bring this corner down. I did apply eyeliner first, which I recommend doing. I do not like to apply mascara first. I know that's different artist per artist, but I feel like if you apply mascara first, you end up looking like you have 2 layers of lashes, right? So I like to do mascara after. Yes, they do get on the lashes, but it still looks better to me. You don't have to use as much. It does take about a minute for this glue to dry. Just make sure the inner corner is laying down on the top part of your lashes until it dries. Don't do any excessive blinking or squeeze blinking like as hard as you can. They're not gonna stick. I'm gonna bring this mirror over into the light. Look at that. Yes. So while that's drying, I'm gonna work on the other side. So everybody's eyes are different. If your eyes are 2 different sizes, you may have to, aggressively 2 different sizes. You may have to retry them on. Mine are pretty close to the same. I just have one that a little bit more squinty than the other one. I blank. Now I'm going to get my tweezers. I like to put the glue on the back side of the tweezer like this, and then I run it along the band. So I'll show you guys how I do that. Let me come over here. Look at that. That way I don't get too much. If you stick your band like in a pile of glue, you're gonna get way too much on my globs. So my glue was drying up from last time. Make sure the corners are on there really good. And then grab the lash like this from the side of the tweezers. Chin up, look down, and lay it right on top of your lash line. I like to stick the center part first, then I lay down the edges. So now I'm going to lay down the outer corner. Don't worry about the inner corner sticking up. Give it a second to dry. Then don't grab the glue part, grab the lash part and lay this down right on your liner. I don't like to do mascara first, as mentioned before, but I do like to do some tight lining first. I think it hides the band of the lash better. And then I go back and do one more coat of eyeliner. So while that's drying and I'm being very delicate in my blinking, I'm gonna get my art liner brush, damp with a little bit of water from my bottled water over her, with my cake liner. You could also use liquid liner if you want, but you don't need to purchase a separate liner. Just use this. And since this side is dry, I'm going to go back over the top of the lash band to conceal it. Yes. And then that way when you're talking to somebody at that event and you're batting your eyes, nobody sees the band of your eyelashes, see? Look at the difference. A lot more natural. I'll get better lighting in a second so you can see better. Making sure this is glued down first. The longer you wait, the better. That way it's nice and dry and you're not adding water to dry and glue. There we go. And then I get my Infinity mascara. I do a little coat, kind of like blinking as I'm working. Just to tuck my eyelashes in between the falsies. Look at that. It's like magic. I'm not bald anymore on my eyeballs. I definitely recommend when doing a smoky eye, which I just did a tutorial on that for this look, to always do false lashes. It just makes it pop more. Don't be scared. It ain't that hard. You can just watch this video while you're doing it. Let me get the camera over here. Oh my God, I look like 1970s. I love it. And Steve Jobs had a baby. Look at that. Look up, look down, and all the way around. No mascara on the bottom. I just keep everything top heavy so it looks more lifted. And I'm obsessing over this look right now. I'm really feeling the whole new me, y'all. Looking good. Now I'm gonna go to work and the girls are gonna be like, where the hell are you going? Thanks for watching, and take me with you on your vacations when you go to Vegas or New York or LA and you want to do lashes. Just pull up this tutorial and pop those suckers on there. Thanks for watching. Bye.